Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Hashem Yahawashai, Hashem Rakakadash. That to our elder apostles, teachers of the great millstone, and peace and salutations. To you elect out there, man. You elect the nation of Israel. This is the so-called Black Latino and Americans household of faith, man. All right, and the Lord, He got prepared the armies, His armories, for the persecutors, man. The scripture say He has prepared His arrows for the persecutors, man. Right, that's what He has prepared for them that hate Him. You know, for all the enemies, the nation of Israel. All the Lord's enemies are our enemies, man. You know. So what's getting ready to happen is Joel the 3rd chapter. You know, the scripture's getting ready to be fulfilled, man. Isaiah the 14th chapter is getting ready to be fulfilled, man. Great slaughtering the Lord's preparing for the sons of Greece, because they've had a great they got a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel, man. People on this sign right here, man. So yesterday I was watching there's this show called The Science. It's like a science. It's like side page. It's not. I think it's science something. I forget, but they do great infomercials, infographic videos, and they did one with the missiles. You know, they spoke about the missiles, and what they said is, you know, they were showing you like the representation of the missiles and everything. So you know, it sparked me in the spirit to go look up, you know, all the names of these missiles and everything. And when you look up the names of these missiles, you look at, hey, it's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual, all right? All right, we know about Satan 1 and Satan 2, which are that's the flagship, if you will, of the Russian military force, you know, their nuclear force. They got Satan 2 and Satan 1. Satan 2 is the SARMAT 28, SR28 SARMAT, you know, which is capable of circumnavigating the Earth, you know, with a range of over 11,000 kilometers, you know. Okay, so there's actually this website that you could go on, you know, which I got pulled up here, and it gives you all the descriptions of all the missiles, you know. Well, not all of them, but the ones that, you know, are declassified, you know, and they show you the capabilities of the missiles and everything, you know, in written form. But the site is called Missile Threat CSIS Military Defense Project, you know, and yeah, some pretty interesting names on there, and it all ties into the scriptures, man. That's the crazy thing. It all ties into the scriptures, because the Lord got a sense of humor, man. And all these nations, they surname those missiles with biblical names, man. All right, straight biblical names, because the Lord put the Spirit on them to do so. Okay, like if you look at the missiles that the Soviets got, they got one called SS27 Topol, which is a code name Sickle, man. All right, which what did the Lord say, man? He said, "Put ye in the harvest, man." You know, put ye in the harvest. Okay. He spoke about in Revelation the 14th chapter. He spoke about the angels. You know, which I could get there too. But first, Joel 3 and 13. It says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great." Yeah, put ye in the sickle. All right. For the harvest is ripe. What harvest? This place, man. This place is the harvest. All right. The scripture say, the daughter of Babylon is the threshing floor. You know, the time of her threshing is at hand. It's time to thresh her. So what is the Lord doing? He's preparing the minds of these kings to the east, you know, starting with Vladimir, you know, starting with Putin, starting with the Moabites, starting with all these nuclearly capable nations, you know. Okay, starting with the UK, because all the allies of this place. Let's say all them that was at Confederacy, you know, that was a Confederate against you, have lifted up the head, you know, against you. Let's say Obadiah 1 and 3, I may be small amongst the heathen, and thou art greatly despised. You know, so these devils being made small because he's not the only one with missiles anymore. All right. So it says Jeremiah 50 and verse 16. It says, "Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handled the sickle in the time of the harvest. For the fear of the oppressive sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land." That's right. It will behoove you other nations, to go back to your lands, man. It'll behoove all you little tourists, all you little college kids. You know, it will behoove you go back to mommy and daddy back in your lands, because this place is gonna be destroyed, man. All right. This place is gonna be totally wiped off the map. All right. With fire and brimstone. That's the ancient technology that the Lord used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Which, matter of fact, the British, here it is. They got a program called the Brimstone missiles. You know, they actually, that's the surname, that's the actual code name, NATO designation. All right, for one of the missiles that the British got. You know, which those are going to be deployed on America too. You know. Because the Lord said, what? The mother that bare thee shall be ashamed of thee. You know? So, you know, the British going to turn their back on this whore and melt her ass too. You know? They're going to melt this place too. They're going to melt it with the beast of destruction as well, man. You know? Which matter of fact, let me read a few details on that, on the brimstone. You know? Okay, it says the Brimstone missile family is comprised of fixed-wing, rotary, and surface-launched missiles developed and deployed by the UK, United Kingdom. The baseline missile is the United Kingdom's version of the AGM-114. The AGM-114 Hellfire missile. See, all these missiles got biblical names on them, bro. You know, and that wasn't us that put it on there. I was the Most High that put the spirit on these devils to put them names on there. You know, it's the baseline version of the HGM-114 Hellfire, which has served as the basis of the Brimstone dual mode system, Brimstone 2, Brimstone Sea Spear, and the future attack helicopter weapon. So like the wind, I gotta switch this up. The wind's kind of strong. I couldn't even light no seeds, man. I couldn't even light no frankincense, no myrrh. I was trying for like 5-10 minutes. The lighter wouldn't even start. That's how cold it is, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? We out here in the cold, bro. You know, you got Jake out there, you know, t-shirts on and shit, you know, out there, yeah, that's nice, that's cool, bro. You know, but we out here in the fucking cold, bro. You know. And the freezing temperatures, man. It feels like fucking Siberia out here, man. You know, so what's your excuse? You know, you're out there in the cool, little, nice, hot temperatures. You ain't got no excuse, man. We out here in the fucking cold, bro. But anyways, that's just the condition of the battle. But anyways, going back to the point, the Brimstone family of missiles, the baseline missile is the AG-114 Hellfire, AGM Hellfire. That's the baseline missile. All right, but they keep producing more missiles on top of that, because you got different classifications of missiles, just like you got different classifications of nuclear submarines. You got the top class right now, which is the Ohio class. The Ohio class, the so-called white man, the Americans, they got 14 of those bad boys. All right, circumnavigating the seas, but you're not the only ones with missiles. You You know, you're not the only ones with nuclear capabilities. All right. And the Soviet Union, aka Mother Russia, now they got the most, they got the biggest arsenal, and they got the most powerful, the one that packs the most punch, which is the Satan 1 and Satan 2, which consists of the SR28SARMAT, man. That's Satan 2. It's over. I got the description right here. So yeah, it exceeds 10,000 kilometers, man. Yeah, 10,000 kilometers. All right, because they got the different designations. Like right here, you see on the picture. It's like the SR28 is the top. Then you got SS18 Voda, which is a little bit older, the older model. All right, then you got UR109. Then you got SS27. SS27, that's the SS27. That's like that's like Satan 1. You know, Satan 2 is this SS28. You know, so then you got the Topol M, which that has 11,000 range, 11,000 kilometers of range. So that could hit any target in America. You know, so this is the new form of warfare, cyber warfare, and nuclear warfare, man. Scripts say that this war will be fought with fuel of fire, man. Garments rolled in blood, you know. Confused noise and garments rolled with blood, man. See, this is why you got this new form of warfare, man. Never before seen. All right, before Jake had, you had to gather a bunch of 100,000 against 100,000, 10,000 against 20,000. Now it's the missiles. And the Lord spoke about 200,000, 200 million arrows that will hit this place. And this is what it's talking about, It's talking about the SR28, man. And we have it. See, this is in the white man's terms, SR28 and all this. But this the Lord spoke about it as the arrows. He spoke about it as the armories. He opened up his armories, man. He used codes to describe these missiles, This is the old technology that he used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And the days are old. So this is the time. This is the time the Lord gonna open up his armory. So Jeremiah 50:25, it says, "The Lord hath opened up his armory." The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, has opened up his armory. He opened up the nuclear silos. He's gonna open up the nuclear silos. He's gonna open up the submarines, nuclear power submarines that's underneath the oceans, patrolling the seas, and shit like that. He's gonna let them, because it says that 70% of the ICBMs are found not in the silos on the ground, but on the silos in the oceans, inside the ships, inside those submarines, and on the aircraft carriers. That's where most of the missiles are, because they're constantly moving around. It's harder to detect, and it's easier to strike your adversaries that way. So it said, "The Lord hath opened up his armory. He hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans." That's the work of the Lord here, man. When the Lord said, "I'll work," He said He's gonna do it in the land of the Chaldeans. He's gonna do it in the land of you Babylonians, the land of you Americans, man. The land of the freedom. All right, the Lord's gonna erase your freedom and erase you off the map, man, for all your atrocities that you committed against the people on this sign right here, man. The victims, all right, like that damn devil, she devil yesterday. I was out there on the other side over there. That bitch was like, y'all always playing the victim card. You always playing the victim card. You always do. Yeah. Look, man. That's just the truth. That's what the scriptures say. We're the oppressed, man. All right. All right. Every nation on the planet Earth has had a hand in our slavery, man. Okay. That's why it says in Psalm 83rd chapter. Okay. It says that they're all confederate against us, man. It says it first starts with the red man himself. First it starts with the Edomite. Then it goes down and names all the rest of the enemies of our Lord, which is the enemies of Israel. All right? So those enemies are going to be dealt with by way of the sword, man. Okay? Because scriptures tell you, he that leads to captivity shall go into captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right? That's the patience of the true Jews, man. The patience and the faith of the true Christians. Because the true Christians are the Israelites, man. The ones the Lord called out from the world. The anointed, the elect of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. That's what this earth was created for, and that's what it's going to go back to, man. All right? This earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. It's been given into the hands of moles, to the hands of fucking rebellious children. It's been given into the hands of women, all right? And all due respect, but you don't belong in no seat of power, man. All right. Scripture say honor the weaker vessel. Well, her honor is when she's your wife. She becomes a woman. The scriptures tell you that she's supposed to be a helpmeet, not a fucking president of the U.S. or Mayor Tiffany Tahoe. You know, she's not supposed to be that. But she's gonna run the world into the ground just like Esau did. That's why they made that pact back in the garden. But anyways, going back to the point, man. The UK got the missile, the Brimstone missile. Okay, the Russians, they got the Satan missiles. They also got the missile, like I said, the SS27 is referred to as a Sickle. Oh no, it's the Topol. The Topol is referred to as the Sickle. And the Lord said, okay, he spoke about the Sickle, man. All right. So these are spiritual matters, man. You know, this is why the Lord, he leave behind these breadcrumbs and clues in the scriptures, man. You know. So it said, Joel 3:11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, and let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Yahweh. It said, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh, the Most High judgment, the valley of decision. All right. For there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, and for the harvest is ripe. Come and get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heaven and the earth shall shake. Earth shall reel to and fro like the drunkard, Isaiah 24. But the people will be the hope. But the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, will be the hope of his people, and the strength for the children of Israel. And so shall you know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Mount Zion, my holy mountain, my holy government, which starts with these people on this sign, man. It says, then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall be no strangers passing through her anymore. That's right. Right now, the strangers are passing through you, raping, robbing, and murdering you. Talking about equality and BLM and all this bullshit, man. Talking about Christianity and love and all this madness, man. All right? That's how they serve themselves of you, man. They make merchandise of you in these fucking schools, man. They tell you to go and study and be a fucking good boy and shit, man. We're not meant to be fucking good boys, man. We're meant to be gods on this earth, man. We're the sons of Yahweh, man. Sons of God, brother. We ain't no fucking regular, civilians. You so-called white people are regular civilians, man. All right? You Moabites and the rest of you niggas, you're nothing but useless eaters, man. All right? And the Most High is going to show you that you're nothing but men, man. You ain't nothing but useless eaters, you know. No better than a monkey. Esau tell you that you're like a monkey. You go back to the monkeys, nigga. You go back to the monkey. We come from the Most High, man. All right? We just saying from the Lord, you know. That's where we come from, and that's what the Lord sent the prophets to say, man. All right? He didn't send the prophets to tell you that everything's gonna be cool and that you equal with everybody. And the Lord didn't never, the scriptures. You're gonna come to find out that the Bible is about power, man. The scriptures are not just words, man. This is a book that's divinely inspired, man. This is a book that's divinely inspired, man. And when it's taught by the professionals, when it's taught by the men of the Lord, all right, the ones that put this thing together in the ancient world, okay, then them pages come to life. Shit starts happening. People start dropping dead, man. Okay, judgment starts going forth. when the men of the Lord speak this word, man. That's why the Lord said, give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. The Lord is going to make Jerusalem a praise on the earth based upon our testimony, man. All right? Based upon the words that we've been speaking, man. All right? Ever since the Lord gave us the breath to do so. All right? So let's go back to these missiles. The list of these missiles, man. I just want to go through it a little bit. You know. Okay, so Joel 3:12-13, it says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Right? Come get you down. The press is full, the fats overflow, and the wickedness is great. So what's that press? What's it full of? Full of wickedness, right? And the Lord's going to mill all these people out here, man. As it says in Isaiah 63rd chapter, man. All right, the Lord going to tread the wine press alone. All right. It said he came with dyed garments from Basra. You know, what's going to do the heavy lifting? The missiles, man. You know, the missile's going to do the heavy lifting, the work. Okay, so you got brimstone. That's one of the missiles the UK got. The harpoon missile, the PG-500, PGM-500. That's for you damn Babylonians. That's for you. Okay, the Storm Shadow missile. We got the Storm Shadow missile prepared for you devils, man. Ain't no motherfucking Iron Dome can stop. Ain't no Iron Dome gonna help you, man. No goddamn Iron Dome. You know, the Spear 3 and the Trident D5. All right, that's part of the armory of the Lord, man. You see, that's part of the armories of the Most High. All right. Okay, so the Russians, they got the Avant-Garde missile. Okay, the Kent AS-15. Okay, the Serb SS-96, the Stingray 918 SS Vasota. All right, R29. Okay, they got the Satan 1 SR36. Okay, not SS27. That's a different one. SS27. That's the 20. That's a different one. That's a Mod 2. Okay, so that's a different distinction. My bad. Okay, okay. So it says the Samson. Ooh, they got the Samson missile. They got the Samson missile. See, that's biblical. I go back to the scriptures. Okay, but the two main ones I wanted to speak about was the Sickle, the Topol SS25, and the granddaddy, the SR28SARMAT, man. That's the two granddaddies right there. Those are two heavy hitters, man. Because the Sickle, man, hey, that's spiritual, bro. You know, the Lord, he gave them names, man. He put it in the minds of these devils. He give them names, man. Hey, talk about a poetic type of ending, man. The Lord said that he gonna fall into the pit, which he did, man. See, these devils create these missiles just to destroy themselves, man. All right. I was reading the comments of that video, and here goes the people talking about, oh, it's so sad that humanity spends so much money destroying themselves. Now, humanity don't do that. That's you fucking devils. So-called white people. That's what you did, man. You made that shit. We didn't make no missiles up. Do we look like Robert J. Oppenheimer, man? The destroyer of worlds? I didn't come up with that shit. We didn't come up with that. We created things that's beneficial to the world. All right? The so-called Black, Latino, Native American, we create things that's beneficial to the world, man. You know? Like internet, like street lights, like cars, you know? That's what we created, man. We create everything that's beneficial. We represent life on the earth, man. You devils, you represent death, as it says in Revelation 6. All right? It says the pale and red horse that was given power to take peace from the earth, man. All right? That was given power to weigh life in the balance. You devils got people's lives in your hands, and if it was up to you, you would destroy the whole planet. You would destroy yourselves, you know. But the Lord's not gonna allow that. He said he gonna bring forth life, you know, by way of your death, you know, by way of the death of you so-called white people, man. When you go down, the world's gonna go back to life, man. All right, but the world to come is gonna come through fire, man, through great destruction, man, through many mushroom clouds going up in the sky, man. All right, the scripts say 200 million missiles, man, 200 million warheads, 200 million warheads. And when I was looking at the list, they'll tell you that every one of the missiles got many warheads in it. All right, starting with the brimstone missile. That thing got, like, they said it had like at least 7 warheads inside of one missile. You know, So Revelation, the 14th chapter, and the 14th verse. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle. Now, what do you do with the sickle? All right, you thresh. It says another angel came out the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud. It says, thrust in the sickle and reap. That's right. The Lord's going to use these missiles that he set up and created, gave these devils the technology. He's going to use them to thrust these devils through, man, to reap. Thrust in that sickle and reap. For the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust his sickle on the earth. And he that sat on the cloud, his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out the temple, which is in heaven, and he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came, and that's the Lord opening up his armor, man. Yeah. That's the Lord opening up his armor. He's bringing forth his son and the angels. This damn demon bumping his fucking nigga music loud as hell. It was a fucking white boy too, bumping in that bullshit music. See, that's another thing, bro. That's why this place gotta be fucking destroyed, man. All this shit sucks, man. You know, I can't even make out my own thoughts when I listen to that bullshit. But anyways, let me read that again. Okay, Revelation 14:14. It said another angel, 14:14. No, 15. And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap. For the time is come to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out the temple, which is in heaven, and he also had a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud voice to him. Now, he said in Revelation, the 7th chapter, he said, hold back the destruction. He told the angels, they're holding back the four winds of destruction, to hold it back, because the angels are going to work on the minds of these men to put that fire into play. You know, see how like Jeffrey Dahmer, the Lord put the spirit on these serial killers to do what they do. The Lord put the spirit on these devils to you know, become mass murderers and shit, and go and start deleting people at the school and doing crazy shit. Well, the Lord gonna put the spirit on these generals, man. You know, these NATO guys, you know, these EU dudes, you know, gonna put it on their minds to execute that vengeance, you know. All right, these angels gonna work on these minds, or the minds of these men. So it says, and cried with a loud voice, the angel that had the power of fire, cried with a loud voice, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out the winepress, even to the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. All right? So blood came out of there, man. Blood came out of the angels thrusting the sickle, man. Bringing in the harvest. All right? The scripture say the daughter of Babylon is a threshing floor, man. It's time to thresh her. All right? That's the time we're living in. A time like no other. A time where, you know, hey, there's never before seen, man. It's going to pale in comparison to Sodom and Gomorrah's destruction. You know? Fat man and little boy. Fat man and little boy going to be a walk in the park. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, man. You know? That, when the Lord gave the power to these devils to cause fire to come down on the earth, that was the major event. When Fat man and little boy came down. All right? It wasn't when they dropped the Moab bomb or this bomb, that bomb. No. What had the ultimate power, man? All right. What did J. Robert Oppenheimer say, man? I've become death, the destroyer of worlds, man. All right. Out of the Bhagavad Gita, out of the Hindu shit that he was reading. You know, they showed you in that movie where Cillian Murphy was playing him. Cillian Murphy played him. Directed by Christopher Nolan, which he might be a Jake. This nigga put together great movies. Goddamn, great movies. But that was a hell of a movie. He even talked to Einstein and shit about the whole project, man. You know, which that was spiritual. You know, because the Lord gave these devils that power. He put it in the spirit, the Temanite, Robert J. Oppenheimer, to put that thing together, man, with the help of his little scientist friends and shit, because he didn't do it by himself. You know, but over there in Los Alamos, you know, over there in Los Alamos, New Mexico, that's where they dropped the first Casa Bravo tests and shit. All right, but the small, I was about to say the small hatters, but the Russians, they had a stronger bomb called the Tsar bomber, you know, which they never tested again. Over there in Siberia, they tested that thing, leveled over half of the fucking forest, because it was a 50 megaton yield, man, 50 megaton yield. All right. Now, it said that they reduced it. At first, it was 100 megatons, and they reduced it because it was too devastating, man. All right, but the Lord ain't gonna reduce shit. The Lord ain't gonna reduce nothing. When it comes down, He gonna let all hang loose. He gonna let everything hang loose, man. He'll bring every single weapon on these devils, man. He said He gonna fill the cup to the top, man. The cup of His indignation. All right. He said He gonna fill it to the top, to the brim, and He gonna make these devils drink it, man. All right, you're gonna force feed these devils. Drink, man. Yeah. You devils don't. You devils gonna flee. You know, you're gonna flee 7 ways. The scripture says it's impossible to escape the hand of the Lord, man. You know, it's impossible. You can't go nowhere, man. You can't go nowhere. Say Amos the 9th chapter. All right. It says what? It says, man, smite the dental that the post may shake. All right. Though they dig into hell, all right, my hand will gather them. Though they climb up into the top of Carmel, you know, thence my hand shall bring them down, man. You know, it says in Isaiah 27:1, man. All right, the Lord gonna pierce Leviathan, that crooked serpent, in the sea, man. All right, but you devils. Okay, all right, like I said about the nuclear submarines. All right, hey, Leviathan, the scripture tell you he gonna play with the ships. You know, Leviathan, they show you that Godzilla feeds off of nuclear radiation, man. He only gets stronger. It's like the Juggernaut, man. He use your power against you. So you devils are going to be in for a multi-front attack, man. That's how the Roman Empire fell. The Roman Empire fell because it was getting attacked on every side, man. It had too much to fight against. All right, that's what you devils did. The Lord made you heap yourselves. You know, the Lord made you spread your wings throughout the whole earth and shit. The Lord made you put 800 military bases everywhere so you can be spread thin. So when the Lord comes, you're going to be fighting your other nations, and then you're going to be fighting him too. But the nations going to band together with you. The scripture say they yet there's fight. You know, when they see the coming of the Lord, you know. But it's going to be too fucking late, man. You know, it's going to be too late. Because anyways, you can't do anything against a God anyways, man. The Lord said He ain't going to meet you like a man anyways. He's going to meet you as a power, man, as a God. You know, with his brothers, the angels, and with us too. But we're His brothers too. We're the foot soldiers. All right? We're part of the Lord's army too. We're actually the most important part of the Lord's army. Because the Lord told you that the angels desire to look into the things that we're into, man. Because the angels are our brothers. The angels are going to work for us in the kingdom. The angels are our brothers, man. You're going to be over the nation, and the angels going to be your brothers right there. You know, they're going to be working side by side with you. You know what I'm saying? The angels going to, scripture tell you they're going to minister unto you. You know? The Lord Himself going to sit and serve you meat. So how much more the angels? You know? But see, our people don't believe these things. Our people don't believe these things, man. Because they don't understand that the Lord said, brother, you're a God, man. All right? They really don't believe these things, man. They really don't believe these. They don't believe in the power of the Lord, man. They don't believe that the Lord's going to do these things for us, man. You know? They don't really believe that we're the gods of the earth. They don't believe that, bro. A lot of these guys in Israel, they don't really believe that, man. They just think that we're just some regular citizens and shit. We're just like some guys that the Lord just, you know, happened to sprinkle His holy knowledge on. All right? Okay? And to prove that point, okay? To prove that point, was not the Lord made higher than the heavens when He came down here? And then he got his title when he was. See, the greatest challenges are given to the greatest soul, the greatest spirit. You know, we are in the greatest challenge. We're in the greatest strait right here. All right, we're in the greatest lowest hell, man. All right, as King David said. King David said, "What? Thou broughtest my soul from the lowest hell, man." All right, the angels ain't catching that type of hell. All right, the angels are just, you know, doing the will. They're watching over us. They're here right now. They're watching. They're, you know, they're watching you, brothers. You know, you may not be able to see them. That's why the scripture say you may have entertained angels unawares. Beware, or some of you have entertained angels unawares. Sometimes they come in different forms, you know. But we know they're there. We can feel their presence through the spirit, you know. And we can see them sometimes. All right. But they're doing their job just like we're doing our job, man. You know. But anyways, he said he would give his angels charge over us to keep us in all our ways, you know. So they're gonna be part of that army too, just like we are. You know? So again, Jeremiah 50 and 25. Jeremiah 50 and 25, the Lord hath opened up his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. That's right. So the work of the Lord in the land of the Chaldeans starts with us preaching the word, man. Because that's what first started the downfall of this place. Then everything else comes after, man. You know. Then comes the brimstone missile. Then comes, you know, the SR28SARMAT. Then comes the Trident 5, the Trident 2. You know, Poseidon missile. Then comes the Poseidon missile after that. You know. But first comes the word being spoken. You know, without us doing his work, you know, nothing would be happening, man. You know, but the Lord already ordained you to do this work from the foundation of the work of the world, man. You know, so this is bigger than what people could see. The people just look at you, like, you just up there talking, you just up there, you know, cursing out the white man. Y'all just up there reading the Bible. You know, but who are you really? Like the brother from Jacksonville did the video. Called Little Bill. These people don't know who they're talking to. They don't know who they're talking to. They're talking to the powers, man. When they talk to you brothers out there, see, you don't even know who you are, really. All right? These people should be shaking in their fucking boots when they deal with y'all, man. But they don't have no fear of the Lord before their eyes. You know? They just, hey, but that's why they're gonna be dealt with harshly, man. They're gonna be dealt with harshly. The Lord said reverence his priests, man. All right? It tell you in Hebrews 11 and 38, man, the world was not worthy of the men of the Lord, the governing body of Yahushua, man. All right? Men that were chosen for the foundation of the world, man. All right? The world's not worthy of you, brothers, man. Okay? And that's who the Lord woke up. That's who the Lord gave his unction to. And that's who the Lord's going to preserve from the said perils that's coming, man. Everybody else out here, they better pray to Jesus Christ, man. They better pray to the Buddha to help their asses, man. You know? They better pray to their idols that they've been praying to, man. You know? That's what the Lord told them, man. That's what he said. He said, pray to the gods of Egypt. Yeah, pray to them, they'll help you, you know, and see if they help you. Okay? Because everything's real smooth right now. Everything's cool, you know. But see, pretty soon shit is gonna get hard out here, man. Hard out here for a pimp, man. Like Terrence, I was about to say Terrence Crawford. Like Terrence Howard said, man. All right, it's gonna get hard out here for these people out here, man. They're gonna suffer like a motherfucker, bro. You know? They're gonna suffer, man. Because the Lord said, man, they've been living wanton on the earth, man. All right? The Lord commands us to repent. America was about our repentance, man. America was not for a fucking vacation, man. America wasn't for a vacation so you could be a hacker. So you could live on, you know, so you could live your days, you know, chilling off of OnlyFans income and shit, you know. Off of SSI or you know. Man, look, all this shit is about to end, bro. All this shit is about to end. And we're happy. We are rejoicing. You know. Scripture say, rejoice over her, you holy apostles and prophets. For the Lord has avenged you on her, man. Revelation 18:20. The Lord have avenged you on this bitch, on this whore here. On the whore, man. You know? Because this shit can't continue as it's going. This thing called life, it can't continue the way it's going, man. All this suffering, you know, you know, hey, this fire gonna cleanse all the suffering. The fire gonna wipe away all tears, man. The fire of the Lord, the besom of destruction, man. Isaiah 14:23, man. The besom of destruction. The firewall, the mushroom cloud, man. The heavens rolled together as a scroll. That's the great day of the Lord, man. That's why it says the sun shall be darkened, man. Right? Like Leonidas said, we're gonna fight in the shade, man. You know, our arrows shall blot out the sun. That's what the Persian said. That our arrows shall blot out the sun. You know. Hey, well, the Lord said the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. You know, who can stand in that day? All right, only those that stood so stiffly for the Lord, man. Only those that believe unto the end. The Lord said the same shall be saved, man. Saved from what? From the destruction that he's going to bring, man. You know? Where he's going to redeem our vile bodies, man. Where he's going to redeem us from the bondage of corruption. You know? Which these bodies are the bondage of corruption. Being under the white man's government, being under the heathens, that's the bondage of corruption. Having these wicked ass demonic evil thoughts that you get every so often, that's the bondage of corruption, man. You know? Being subject to payments. You know, having to deal with an evil eye of your brothers. Having to deal with bullshit and politics and you know, having to play the fucking game. You gotta play the game every day you wake up. You gotta act. You gotta play it smart. You know, you can't tell people what you actually think. I don't fucking like you, nigga. I don't like you. You're a demon. You can't say that. You can't say that to people because you're gonna fight every fucking body. I don't like you, motherfucking people. I don't like you. I just think you're a demon and you're a two-faced snake. Can I say that to you? No. Oh, you're gonna have to fight a nigga. Oh well. See, that time gonna come, bro, where the truth is gonna be out there, bro. The scripture say the truth shall stand. The Lord said these people do not pity their neighbors. You know, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. All right, you're gonna see what you know who your friends are in these times, man. Right? You're gonna see. They say, but I'm happy, brother. I'm happy, man. You know, I'm tired of faking the funk with these fucking people. You gotta act like, you know, you kind of, hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, look, just leave me the fuck alone, bro. I don't like your ass. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be your fucking friend. All right? I don't know you. I don't know you like that. You know? I don't want to be your fucking bestie and your pal, unless you a brother and you real. Because even that, the Lord said what? A man's foe shall be there of his own house. All right? That's talking about your own family, but that's talking about your own people too, man. Your own people are your fucking worst enemies, man. I tell you in Jeremiah 9, man. An assembly of treacherous men, the second verse. Okay? Look, your people are a fucking assembly of treacherous men. And that's why the Lord said 1 Peter 4:17, man. Judgment must start at the house of the Most High first, man. Okay? Judgment must begin at the house of the Most High HWASONG15 first. Because our people are a bunch of fucking snakes, man. That's just the truth. The Lord said what? They're a generation of vipers, man. That's what, when he cursed them out, he said, look, you fucking vipers, man. You wicked. You know? You don't believe in me. You don't believe in my Father. You don't believe in the words that I said. You don't believe in the works that I do. You don't believe in nothing. So, hey, therein lies the conundrum, you know? Therein lies therein lies the big dilemma, man. Who's the Lord gonna save, man? If everybody's wicked, his elect, man. All right, his elect, cause he found them acceptable to build that kingdom upon, man. You know, but the same can't be said for all of our people. That's why I said all Israel's not of Israel, man. You know, the majority of our people are through, man. They're all a bunch of LGBTQs, man. That's what they are, man. A bunch of sweet boys and liars and deceivers, man. You know. That's why it says they draw near with me with their mouth, but their heart's far from me, man. You know? Their heart's far from me, man. So what's going to be near to them? A SARMAT missile, man. A damn Trident missile. A brimstone missile. You know? A Poseidon missile. That's what's going to come after them, man. All right? A Poseidon missile is going to come after them, man. The Lord says the plagues are sent as scourges for amendment. What amendment? A change of heart. The Lord gonna give you a change of heart, man. When you see that firewall coming, then you're gonna have a change of heart, but it's gonna be too late. You see that? You see a mushroom cloud chasing your ass, man. You know. But it's gonna be too late. Then it's too late. You know. Then it's too late. Now's the time. All right, it says, make no tarrying, turn to the Lord, man. Sirach 5:7. You know, shalom, y'all, but she must have broken down to you, brothers. You know. But yeah, that's the time, man. So the Lord had opened up his armory. All right, Jeremiah 50:25, man, brought forth the weapons of his indignation, of his anger. The Lord's pissed off. In other words, indignation. I'm pissed off, like Chris Tucker. I'm pissed off, man. All right? And the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord of hosts. In the land of Chaldeans, come against her from the uttermost borders, and open your storehouses and cast up her heaps. Open up your storehouses and do what? And send that brimstone over here, man. All right? Send the brimstone family of missiles. And cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly, and let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks, and let them go down to the slaughter, and woe unto them. For the day is come, the day of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon. The archers called together the brimstone, called together the Israel, the state of France, called together the Pakistanis, called together the North Korea. Those are the archers. All them that been in the boat. Who's been in the boat? The UK has been in the boat, man. The French, you know, the Germans. All right? All these nations, man, they've been in the boat. The bear. It says, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work. According to all that she have done unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the Holy One of Israel. There shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. That's right, because it says what? The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight, man. All right, you see these Babylonian modern day niggas, they're a bunch of little hoes, man. Even these army dudes, these fucking Navy SEALs and all these. Look, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us to feel nothing, bro. See, these people gonna be in the flesh and be scared for their lives and shit. We don't look, man. We don't care about our fucking lives. Fuck my life, man. Fuck this life. I don't care about dying. I don't care about it. Fuck it. It is what it is. The Lord, see, the Lord put that spirit on us, man. See, but you mighty men of Babylon, you tough guys, muscle head bound niggas, you all gonna fold up like cheap lawn chairs, man. You're gonna fold up like BMF in the interrogation room. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're gonna fold up, man. Cause see, you care about your life. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. At the end of the day, you niggas care about your lives, man. I don't care who it is. You could be a Navy SEAL cadet. That dude cares about his life, man. He got money on the line, you know. He got a family at home. Look, we don't give a fuck, bro. We don't care, man. We don't care, bro. The only family we got is the Heavenly Father and His Son, and the brotherhood, man. And the Lord's gonna take care of us, man. Either way it goes. So hey, that's the difference between me and you, brother. That's the difference between me and you, buddy boy. All right, you people of the world, man. All right, that's the difference. Therein lies the difference, man. Okay, that's why the men of the Lord was able to follow, you know, without no question. You know, they would drop their tents, they dropped their fishing tents, nets, you know, and they followed the Lord straightway. You know, like Andrew and them. You know, like the sons of Zebedee, the sons of thunder, man. What they do, they just followed the Lord. They didn't question nothing because they didn't give a fuck. The spirit was on them, man. All right? The Lord activated them in the spirit. You know, like a sleeper cell, man. You know, like an agent. The Lord wake you up like KJV will wake up an agent, man. A couple of trigger words, and boom, you activated, man. You heard the word of the Lord being spoken, and boom, you got activated, man. You know, you stood up on your feet and you became a man. All right, when you in the world, you're not a fucking man, bro. You a little boy toy, you know, for the woman and for the government, man, and for your family. They just step on you and shit. You ain't got no fucking voice. You can't speak. You don't know nothing. You got no knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just be a fucking, you know, you might as well be a character on the wall, you know, when you in the world, man. But you come to this truth, the Lord showed you a man, bro. It says in Job 38:3, and you don't have to be 700 years old to be a man, bro. The Lord was on the scene. How old was he when he was teaching? All right? Lord left this earth at 33, man. 33, bro. He wasn't no old, you know, 80-year-old guy just, you know, up there teaching. No. He was a young man. The Lord said, out of the mouth of babes, I perfected praise, man. Okay? So the Lord was a babe in consideration, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know. But the Lord had the spirit of the heavens, man. That's what you men possess, of the elect, man. That's what you possess. You possess that spirit, man. right? Because the scriptures tell you that honorable age does not stand in the length of years, you know? Why? Because you could be an old ass fool. I don't mean nothing. You could be an old ass fool, bro. How many times them old fools that came by the camp, they be at 60 years old, they don't know a damn thing about nothing except how to file IRS tax forms. The Lord told you, man, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, man. All right? So, he gonna open up the armory, the weapons of his indignation, man. All right? That's what he got prepared for these nations, man. He got prepared for 2/3 of his people too, man. All right? Because you the number one enemy, 2/3 of your own people. But they fight against their own blessings, man. All right? With their dumb asses, you know? With their silly asses, man. Okay, so the avant-garde missile, that's one of them. All right. So I read the list. You know, I may do a part 2 at another occasion. You know, maybe a sit down or something like that. You know, on the rest of the missiles. Okay, but the Lord got that brimstone prepared for this place, man. Brimstone, as in the days of old. See, nothing new under the sun. It's just a different form of energy, man. That the missiles coming, that brimstone is coming in a different form, man. All right. The modern day, hail, as the Lord described it, as hail. You know, in a concentrated modern form, man. You know, it says Genesis 19:24. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah fire and brimstone from the Lord, from out of heaven, and he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. That's right, you overthrew all the cities, man, because it wasn't just Sodom and Gomorrah, it was 3 others, 5 in total. That's why it says in that day 5 cities shall speak the language of Canaan. Roughly paraphrase, I ain't gonna go to it right now, but yeah, because it was 5 cities. That's where we was dwelling at the time, you know, which they would call the Ur of the Chaldees, you know. But the Lord destroyed them. The 2 famous ones, Sodom and Gomorrah, is what people remember, you know. But he rained indignation on that region, man, you know. Because that whole region was freaked out. That whole region was freaked out, thugged out, you know. Young thugged out, man. That's how that region was, man. And this place is worse. So it's gonna receive 200 million of them bad boys, man. 200,000, man, of them bad boys. 200,000 Satan payloads, man. Satan 1, Satan 2 payloads, man. All right. Because it's really dealing with the equivalent force of, when he said 200 million, it's really dealing with the force that's behind those missiles, you know. Not necessarily the number itself, you know. Because if you look up the number, there's not 200 million missiles on the earth that's nuclear capable, you know. Russia got like 15,000, America got like 14,000, 15,000, that's what they'll say, you know. France and them, they got 5,000 apiece, you know, the lesser nations and shit like that. But altogether, all the missiles that's gonna be shot over here is like the equivalent of 200 million warheads. Just like when they talk about Fat Man, Little Boy, they'll say like the Poseidon. They said the Poseidon has twice the capability of the Fat Man. All right. So just like that, the Lord's basically talking about the power behind the missile itself, you know, behind all the destructive force behind those missiles. Because once they hit here, it's a chain event, it's a chain reaction too, because you got the pipelines underneath here, gas pipelines, all kind of shit. So it's just a snowball effect of destruction. It's just a snowball effect of fire, just continually enveloping this bitch, you know. Which that's what we dream about, man. That's what we have wet dreams about, man. Like Sarah Connor, man. You know, but we don't wake up in a hot sweat. We wake up excited, man. You know. Like remember when you was a kid, you used to have wet dreams and shit. You was thinking about some, you know, fantasy and shit. That's the fantasy, man. That's the fantasy. The fantasy is this place being blown to smithereens and us getting beamed up. That's the fantasy, man. Like Mariah Carey said, you know, that's my fantasy, man. You know, that's the faith of the Most High's elect, pursuing the Titus 1:1. The Apostle Paul said, man, Paul, an apostle of Yahushua, according to the faith of the Most High's elect, man. All right, that's the faith of the Most High's elect. That's the gospel. That's what the gospel is about. The gospel is about power. The gospel is about the Lord's power being shown on the earth, man. The gospel is about judgment, faith, judgment, and mercy. That's the way that matters of the law, right? And what the Lord said, I came in the volume of the book, and it's written of me in Psalms 40:7. So, hey, what does that mean? That means that gospel is going to be fulfilled. He came to fulfill that gospel. And that gospel is about power, man. That gospel is about judgment, about destruction, all right? And also judgment and mercy, too. Which the mercy he's going to have is us ruling, man. He's going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. He said in Isaiah 14:1, I'm going to have mercy on Jacob, man, and choose Israel. And the strangers shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. What strangers? The other nations. They're going to cleave in slavery, man. They're going to cleave onto us, man. And be part of our cattle, if you will, you know. Because we was part of their cattle, you know. So now it's gonna be the payback, man. Now it's gonna be the payback. Now it's gonna be the payback. Psalms 11 and verse 3. Oh, Verse 2, for lo, the wicked bend their bow, and they make ready their arrow upon the string, that they might privily shoot at the upright in heart. If the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, his throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares and fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness, and his countenance doth behold the upright. That's right. And who's the upright? The elect, man. The elect. That's who he's beholding. That's who he's going to receive back in his good graces, you know, and avoid. That's who's going to avoid the destruction, man. Pursuing Isaiah 26:20, man. All right, enter down into thy chambers until the indignation be overpassed. All right, that's until my indignation be overpassed. Until I'm done destroying this place, you know. Until the Lord Yahushua is done destroying this place. In other words, Job 18 and verse 14. His confidence shall be rooted out his tabernacle. You see these devils getting weak. All right, their confidence low. All right, at an all-time low. That's why they're doing all this posturing. They're doing all this compensating. They're doing all this boastering, you know. Okay. Because his confidence low. You gotta compensate, man. You gotta talk a lot of shit when you ain't pecking. Yeah, that's why that's what this devil does. You gotta compensate, you know. He ain't built like that, you know. So it says, his confidence shall be rooted out his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors, and it shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. This earth is none of yours, man. We are none of yours. The earth is none of yours. America is none of yours. The elements is none of yours. This place is none of yours, man. You just put your greedy hands on it, all right? But the scripture say, woe to him that increases that which is not his, man. This earth is not yours, bro. All right? This earth is not yours, devil. The earth is ours. It's going to go back to being ours, man. All right? Like Micah said, the girl is mine. Mine, she's mine. Mine. You know? Like he said with Paul McCartney. You know? He told that Edomite, Paul McCartney, the girl is mine, devil. Somebody will say, Paul McCartney's a J. Hey, well, maybe he is. I ain't gonna argue with you about it. Because it is none of his, brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. Woo! his root shall be dried up beneath. That's right. And above his branch shall be cut off. That's right. So the fire, the brimstone is going to melt this place and dry it up, man. You know, that's why it says, brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation, and his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about no devils no more. Ain't nobody think about no burgers. Ain't nobody think about no Five Guys or Jack in the Box. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about no shit like that. No Taco Bell, KFC. Ain't nobody be thinking about no goddamn Harvard University or MIT or Stanford or Caltech. Ain't nobody be thinking about no bullshit like that. NCAA, and ain't nobody be thinking about no NBA, NFL. Ain't nobody be thinking about no Big Apple or going to Nobody be thinking about going to America no more, man. All nations gonna flow onto Israel, man. The true Israelites, you know. That's where the glory is gonna return to, man. The stronghold that says in Micah 4 shall return to the daughter of Zion, man. You know. So it says, Job 18:17, and his remembrance shall be perished from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness, and chased out the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew amongst his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before him were affrighted. Yeah, they were so scared of this devil, man. You're so scared of this devil, man. You know, your people are so terrified of this white man, man. You know what he could do. The Lord told you that to fear him that could kill the body and soul in hell. Fear not him that could kill the body. The body, man, look, you can have this fucking body, white man. You can have this shit. Okay, what you want? You want these organs? Like the like Get Out, man. What you want? You want the body? All right, we're gonna get a better body. So this is what you want? You know, you can kill us, man. But we're gonna see you again. Like Jonathan Major said, I'm gonna see your ass again, man. You know, we're gonna see who's who. At the end of the day, we're gonna see who's who, man. We're gonna see who the Lord is with. You know, the Lord gonna judge between us and you. All right, and we're gonna see who's the Israelites. We're gonna see who's the chosen of the Lord, man. You know. So it says, the 21st verse, surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. That's right. But we know him. He said he called us friends, and he made his will known unto us, man. And he bestowed his love, his great love upon us, man, which he didn't do to you devils. That's why you're angry, you're mad, and your confidence is you know, it's cankered, man. Just like your riches. Your riches are cankered. Your confidence is cankered, man. You know? You're looking weak as hell, looking depressed, because you know you're going down. You know that the Most High is with us, man. And you know that you committed too much crime. You got too much blood on your hands. And your conscience, whatever of it you have left, is eating your ass to death. That's why you can't sleep at night, man. But we sleep sound as babies, man, knowing that the promises are about to be fulfilled. The Lord's going to fulfill his covenant again with us as in the days of old, man. You know? As in the days of old. So you devils could do what you want to do. You know? You can take your action, you know? But at the end of the day, the Lord's going to make his action. He's going to make his move and lift up his standard, man. You know? So I said, Isaiah 30 and 33. It says, actually, Isaiah 30 and 30. And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall show the lightning down of his arm, with the indignation of his anger, with the flame of a devouring fire, and with scattering and tempest and hailstones. For through the voice of the Lord shall the Assyrian be beaten down, which smote with a rod. That's right. The Assyrian, which is the staff of the Lord's indignation in his hand. You know, he's gonna be beaten down, smote with I'll be beating down him which smote with the rod. He that leadeth into captivity must go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's judgment. 32nd verse. And in every place where the ground staff shall pass, which the Lord shall lay upon him, it shall be with tabrets and harps, and in battles of shaking will he fight with it. For Tophet is ordained of old, Yeah, for the king it is prepared. He hath made it deep and large. The power thereof is fire and much wood. The breath of the Lord is like a stream of brimstone. Doth he kindle it? That's right. So the breath of the Lord, the words of the Lord are like fire, man. And when he speaks his commandment into play, brimstone gonna go out, man. Fire gonna go out, man. Death gonna envelop this earth, man. All right. Ezekiel 38 and verse 21, and I will call for a sword against him. Throughout all my mouth, said the Lord, every man's sword shall be against his brother. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him and upon his bands and upon many people that are with him. An overflowing rain and great hailstones, fire and brimstone. That's what the Lord's going to do. All right? That's what the Lord's going to bring on this place here, man, on America. So-called mystery Babylon, man. Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I'll be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord. They're going to know that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the one that's been doing this, the one that's working, and the one that runs the kingdom of men, and that he chose this nation, all right, the lowest of the low, to be the kings of the earth, man. So with that, he call him like Yahweh, by Shem Yahshua, by Shem Kakodash, that belongs to our apostles, our teachers, man. Peace out to you elect. Shalom.